Hey everybody, this is Dave Bressoud. Join me this summer. I'm going to be driving across the country pursuing my two favorite things. The two things I'm most passionate about, baseball and comedy. Going to be going to ballparks all around the country and performing at clubs all around the country. And the cool thing is this, I'm going to be doing it with other comedians, and I'm looking for the best fans too. I want to talk to you guys and find out what your passion is. Find out why you love the game. So join me this summer. Look for us to come to a city near you.
Joe Negro, of course, pitched for the Milwaukee Braves, and then we saw him in Atlanta. But I played college baseball at Alderson Brothers College back in West Virginia, and we played against his brothers. I'm trying to remember.
There's Phil and Joe Negro.
Yeah, Phil.
Okay, so you got the bat. What'd you do?
So it was Phil that was the Braves, and Joe that I batted against. And I wasn't a very good hitter, as evidenced by Joe throwing me 3 balls, and I struck out 3 times.
There you go. We're in Atlanta, all right? This is ballpark number 28, and we're coming down to the stadium. And this is so cool. I screwed up. I went to the old ballpark, and it's still standing. Atlanta's kind of strange. 3 ballparks in the last, 30 years or whatever. So here we are around the stadium now. They moved it to a whole different side of town, and we're just driving around checking it out, man. This is so roomy out front, but this is cool around the stadium, man. This is great looking. So we're gonna look for a place to go eat, see where the locals are. Hey, look, a Waffle House. You know what? Let's go to the Waffle House. So we're at the Waffle House. Why? Because these things are everywhere. I've seen them. As a matter of fact, the farther south I've gotten, I saw them. I saw them in other states and stuff like that. But oh my God, they are everywhere in Georgia, and they're everywhere in Atlanta. There's more Waffle Houses than Starbucks. So we're gonna go in and check it out. Well, they're Braves fans. They got stuff on here. They got stuff with Glavin and Maddox and Aaron. So that's good.
This is literally everything we got at Waffle House. You want to get, instead of the grits, you get hash browns, and you got to load them up, get something in them. And the waffle, it's us. You got to get a waffle.
All right, we're all hooked up. My buddy Chris Cope, comedian, he's from the South, all right? And he travels all around the country, and he loves the Waffle House. So Chris, we're doing this for you. We're coming in, just messing around. We ordered all kinds of stuff. Oh, we got the peanut butter on the pancake too, right? Or not pancake, waffles. You guys don't even do pancakes. That was almost sacrilege right there. So once again, I'm asking for it. It's gonna be good though. We got the cheesesteak hash browns. We basically did it all the way minus the gravy, which we had to put that on the biscuit. Oh, this is killer. We just finished eating at the Waffle House. I ordered so much stuff. I tried a little bit of everything. It was awesome. I mean, now I see why people like it so much. But I love this. No event parking at the Waffle House. Unfortunately, violators will be scattered, smothered, and towed, which is what they do to their hash browns. I love the fact that they say that. That's hilarious. Food was great. I think I gained 27 pounds and my cholesterol went up this much higher, so I'm okay. So other than that, we're gonna go over and see if they've got an automatic defibrillator at the ball game and maybe a wheelchair, and that's about it. So let's go check out the stadium. This is kind of cool. New ballpark, first year, and they built it. You've got all these apartments down here, shopping centers and everything. It's all inclusive into the ballpark. It's all just built in. So we're walking around right now. We're checking that out beforehand. It's pretty cool. They got places to eat, definitely places to shop. Oh, I want this for my living room. This is the new kind of AstroTurf. This is just the new turf, the artificial turf. This is so nice. And they've got this out here for the fans, for the kids to play around on before the game. You got the stadium right beside. You got this whole area built up. You know, we talked to this one gentleman that told us that basically what was happening is that the other field didn't really have anything, didn't have the economic success happening down around it, and there weren't any places to go. So what they did is they moved up here and they built this whole, you know, it kind of reminds me of like one of the ski resorts like Breckenridge or something like that. And, you know, just some of these resorts that you see, that they'll build a whole city around the ski lift, okay, around the resort. Everything's down there so you don't have to leave, it's all inclusive. So you can come down to the game, bring your kids down and get involved in this. Take a look at this, this is great. There are a lot of the ballparks are really catering towards the families because you got to have the next generation coming in. And these guys are just having a blast.
I go all the way back to the Pittsburgh Pirates, and that was we're from West by God, Virginia, before we came south to North Carolina. And when we got to North Carolina, couldn't get a Pirate game on TV. But Turner Broadcasting brought us the Braves. What was it, 13 years in a row they won the East?
Right.
It was a privilege to see all that and then see them go into the playoffs and then to World Series.
Right, and they got the one World Series, and they got, you know, I was in Minnesota, and they were really big on Game 6 in Minnesota when Puckett hit the home run, and they've got a statue out front about that in the series versus the Braves. You've been to all three fields.
Yes.
Okay.
We have.
And so why the changes? I mean, it's just, I understand the new ballparks, but to go new and then new again in such a short period of time.
It's amazing. This actually is our first time here to explore.
Oh, fantastic.
We didn't come right off the bat because we wanted the dust to settle.
Right.
And now, oh my God. We were down here before it opened, and these buildings were not up. They are now, and we're walking around trying to say, oh my goodness, how did they do this? Brings the fans in.
You guys are Phillies fans coming down to Atlanta, all right?
Right. We live in Atlanta. We came to Atlanta in 1989. In 1964, when I was at the swim club with my dad in Lansdowne, Pennsylvania, me and my family were there, and they announced over the loudspeaker that Jim Bunning had just pitched a perfect game.
Wow.
In everybody against the New York Mets. And everybody in the whole swim club got up and gave him a standing ovation. It was Father's Day, 1964.
I grew up in Atlanta, never lived in Philadelphia. The Braves, my entire life, have been known as the Dirty Rotten Braves in our house. And everyone always asks me, oh, you're from Atlanta, you're a Braves fan. I'm like, no, I'm a huge baseball fan, but I hate the Braves with, you know, every ounce of my being, because my whole life, the first 14 years of my life were the first 14 years the Braves won like 14 pennants in a row. So I hate them, and the Phillies just sucked that whole time until we made the playoffs.
Sounds like you really brought him up right.
At Citizens Bank, when they made the bullpens, at first the Phillies bullpen was the one closer to the fans for the first couple of years. But then, you know, a reliever would give up a game the day before, then during batting practice, whatever, people would just boo the guy and heckle him during batting practice the next day. So they moved the bullpens. So the Phillies bullpen is now further away from the fans than the away bullpen.
That's a lot of the reason why most teams, the home team will take BP first and then let the fans in afterwards. They don't want to deal with it. Orange Man. All right, cool. Been a Braves fan long? Yes, no? Yeah, long time? Favorite team? Braves, you go like this to the games all the time? All right, cool, thank you. All right, we're sitting up here in the very top deck at SunTrust Field. Check this out. Beautiful view. I gotta tell you, there's parts about this stadium that I really like a lot. As far as this whole, the way that they built this whole area in, but one of the things that they did is they put in this kid zone in the back, and I gotta tell you, I haven't seen a kid zone like that since I was in Kansas City, so that's really cool. But all in all, the park's really nice. We're gonna walk around some more. I had to come up here. I always get the panoramic picture behind home plate, but this is a pretty good view up here. Oh, nice play. Oh. God, that had a chance to be that was a web gem right there. That was a great play. We're gonna go out now. Saw some barbecue happening out there. We're gonna have to go check that out. So, you guys, let's go get some brisket. This brisket smelled so good I had to get some. Let's try the sauces. This is the spicy. Oh, that is tart. That's got some vinegar, big time. This is the regular barbecue. That's tasty. Tender, great flavor, good smoke. You will not be disappointed with the food at the ballpark. Prices are good. That's cool. I guess on the weekends they'll get more people out here, obviously, but it's pretty good. I'm having a good time. We leave our seats for a bit, and just like in Philly, came back, somebody was in the one seats that we had. It was hilarious. So we're kidding with them and stuff like that. They're pretty cool. They're watching the game. They're into it. They're real fans. So we're just going to sit here and just check out the game some more, and hope that the Braves can make a comeback. They took advantage of a big error, and it's 3-2 right now. Inaugural season at the stadium. Okay, great ballpark. What do you guys think?
Oh, it's a great place, man. I think they've done a fantastic job of they made it an experience here.
So it's my first time being here, and just looking, it's just like, it's a whole, just a cool place. You can do so many different things. There's so many bars, so many, bull riding, watch a game.
My name's Mark, and I work in the media relations department at the Lookouts.
Lookouts is one of the most prestigious and legendary minor league baseball teams of all time.
Okay.
They have the myth, rumor, all that crazy stuff.
Who are some of the great players that came through the Lookouts?
Besides we have a bunch. So they were the Reds affiliate when they're Adam Dunn, David Ross, Austin Kearns, Edwin Encarnacion, moved to the Dodgers, Corey Seager, Jock Peterson, Yasiel Puig, Kershaw, all of them. And then now we're the Twins, Byron Buxton, Miguel Sanu, Max Kepler, Zach Granite, and also Flash Gordon, Tom Gordon, who played in the Yankees.
Right.
His son, who's what pick? You know what pick he was?
8th overall, I think.
8th overall. He plays shortstop. He's the #1 prospect for the Twins. Nick Gordon, brother of D. Gordon, son of Flash Gordon.
Okay.
Is shortstop for the Chattanooga
And
Lookouts.
the Yankees, back when Babe Ruth era, Mickey Mantle era, before they would, after spring training, as they would head up north to go play back home for the Yankees, they would do an exhibition game every year against the Lookouts.
Yeah. Okay.
So traditionally we've had a lot of the big names come through the past.
That's why I said we're one of the most prestigious minor league teams. My favorite team ever is the Atlanta Braves. So
your ideal job, if you could come in here, that corporate office is right there.
Exactly. If I could work for the front office of the Atlanta Braves, that'd be perfect. Because I'm a sports fanatic. That's my passion. I'm going to follow it.
Game just ended, but in the 9th inning, we're sitting there. Guys are fouling balls off all over the place, and this young man right here caught one of the balls. What's your name, man?
I'm Gregory Tanner.
All right, Gregory. You caught a ball. All right, this is your first ball ever, right?
First ball.
Okay, now.
My second Braves game, so.
Second Brave game. Is that your second pro game period?
Second pro game.
Oh my God, dude, that's amazing.
I'm addicted. This is my first tour this year. I said I'm going all year. Next year I'm getting season tickets, for sure. The Braves got me. I love the SunTrust Park. I'm looking all over, and I got tickets yesterday. So I'm trying to get the best seats, and I'm either over here or right over there, right off first or right off third. So I went from third and I picked first. And then 7th inning, I think they hit 3 foul balls right over to where I was like, man, I should have picked the other spot. And then 9th inning, Tyler was at bat, and he popped one right up to me. I didn't have a glove on, but I stuck it out there. I dropped it. Oh,
He
man.
dropped it. He did. He dropped it.
But I got it now. It's all about the recovery.
It is. It's about the recovery because he played the bad hop. He got it back up because we were sitting just a couple sections down from him, and we saw you make the play on the ball.
Yeah.
You know, and so that's awesome. And then we see you walking out with the ball, and dude, you're just beaming from ear to ear.
I said we won a little bit tonight. Well, I did.
This has been a great ballpark. What do you think? You've been here twice. What do you
So
think?
I love the stadium. The SunTrust experience, they had me last time hitting some home runs in the sun. Oh, it's an amazing park. SunTrust did a great job. Next year, season ticket.
Great way that they built this in and built this whole community around it. That's one real positive about it. The kids zone and having like the zip lines and the climbing wall and the batting cages and everything that they had there. Just going around the ballpark, not a bad seat in the house. Great views.
Food.
Great food. Oh man, the barbecue out in center field.
Yes.
Yeah, the brisket. Yeah, that's all over it. So all in all, I gotta say, phenomenal ball field. Great time in Atlanta. Can't wait to come back to the stadium again. All right, we're out of here, man. For Touch 'em All Comedy and Baseball, this is Dave Bressoud. We'll see you.